Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would share with you guys my diaper bag, my hospital diaper bag. This is just what's coming to the hospital with me for the baby. You know, you've learned, or I've learned over the course of my last two children, what exactly I need and what I don't need. And the bag that you carry to the hospital is completely different from your everyday diaper bag, different items. You do need some things but don't need other things in the hospital. And honestly, you could very well go to the hospital without anything for your child and be okay and come home, you know, as long as you have their car seat, totally, you know, okay. But there are some things that, of course, you know, I like to have on hand there at the hospital for my newborn babies. And just a couple of things that, you know, there's pictures that are taken in the hospital that you keep forever, and I like to have my own blankets or their own blankets and caps and stuff like that because it's just so cute. So let me get started. First off, you will notice that this bag, if you have been a subscriber for a long time or you just know me very well, this is the same bag that I used with my son. I had the exact same bag with my daughter in grand pink, and with my son I got a green one, and it's the exact same bag for my third one. These Skip Hop bags absolutely stand the test of time. The only reason I even bought a separate bag for my daughter, or for my son, was because my daughter's was pink and my son was a boy, obviously, and he just needed like a more masculine diaper bag, I guess. So that is that. But Skip Hop is absolutely one of the best diaper bags on the market. I could easily say that. They just stand up. They've got the stroller clips here, which are absolute necessities on a diaper bag. For me, anyway, they are. This, which can be, you know, over the shoulder or crossbody. And then they just have multiple pockets, and they're open, so you can easily get in and get out and not have to worry about unzipping a bunch of stuff to gain access to the things you use the most. And of course, they do have zippered pockets to conceal things that you don't want to have access to so, you know, quickly. So if you wanted to carry your wallet or personal things, it's, you know, more difficult for people to reach in and just grab. So, okay, let me go ahead and start. And in the first two pockets, I have nothing in there because, like I said, it's a hospital diaper bag. In this pocket over here, there's nothing in there. That is usually a cell phone pocket. This side is usually a bottle holder. Nothing in there because you don't need bottles in the hospital. If you plan on breastfeeding, you have everything you need with you at all times. And if you do want to formula feed, their formula in the hospital has its own little nipple that you screw on. So you don't even have the need for a bottle, which is good because you'd be the one having to rinse all the time and clean. And that's just a little too much to do when you've just had a baby and you don't want to get out of bed or walk around. So it's easier just to use the formula with the little nipples. Okay, so then in the actual bag in the center, I have a baby blanket, and this is green and white polka dots and then striped green and white on the back, and that, you know, just makes really pretty picture, like if you lay it out with the baby on top, really pretty pictures. So there's that. It's washed and ready. And then I do have another one. This is a J.J. Cole collection blanket with the little elephants on it. It's multicolored elephants, and it's rather large when you you know, fold it. But once again, just another pretty little background for pictures for the baby. And then I have really, really short, whew, I can't breathe. My lungs are like not expanding. Baby's just really, really big. So, okay. Then for the hospital, these are my absolute favorite for newborn clothing because you literally, the snaps, it opens completely, and you can do it with literally just pulling it. And you lay this down and put baby on top of it and then feed their hands through the arms and literally just wrap it around. So there's no, you know, over the head or anything like that. You literally plop this down, put baby on top, and then wrap it around baby. So you're not really having to maneuver around them very much. So there's that, and then it has the built-in hand covers so that they don't scratch themselves, which for the first couple of days is just the best. So I like that. And of course, you know, with a newborn, you don't want anything over their umbilical cord, so you really just want them in a diaper. for the first couple days. So this gives enough, you know, warmth and coverage on top with the diaper on the bottom, and then just a light blanket. So there's 2 of those for the hospital. These are newborn sized from Carter's. Next up is a swaddle, and this looks like this. But it's a little swaddle bag, and I can't remember. Oh, here it is. It's called Swaddle Me. That's the brand. My nose itches so badly. Swaddle Me brand. And this I actually had with my daughter Eva in the hospital and my son as well. And you literally just open it up. And I love things you can just open up and plop baby into and wrap around baby instead of having to maneuver baby. Because they're newborns, they don't like to be messed with. So you literally just put them in there, the little bag, and then wrap this around them, and you do bundle their arms up, and it's just their head that kind of pokes out from the top. So that's great. It has a hole in the back. That's for your car seat, so you have access to the shoulder covers and everything, and you can actually use it while they're in the car seat. So that's very handy. Next are some all over cleansing towelettes by MD Moms. They're awesome, awesome, awesome for both sets of cheeks is what it says on here. So you can use them on the face or on the butt, on the booty, which is very important when you are looking at like newborns and wipies. A lot of times the wipies that you would normally gravitate towards for babies are not safe to use on their face, or they're safe to use on the face, but for a newborn with very sensitive skin, you don't want to attempt to use those. You'd rather use something that you know is meant for face or is hypoallergenic. So these are great for that, and they smell really good too. And in the hospital there are no wipies. No hospital I have been at has ever had wipies. They have little almost like paper towels, but thicker than, you know, regular toilet paper or Kleenex or anything like that, that you just wet and throw away. So but you have to wet them, and these are nice to have on hand to clean up you or the baby. So that's that. Next up is my favorite beanie for the hospital, which is Winnie the Pooh. And we bought this for my daughter when she was born because we wanted to be able to identify her quickly through the nursery window when she was in the nursery. And then just because we thought it was cute to have a little beanie that we liked on her instead of the striped one that they normally come with, that they normally have in the hospital when you know your baby comes with. Anyway, so we used it on my daughter, and we've got pictures of her and the pictures of my son in it. So here we go with our third, and there's our little beanie. And a pair of newborn socks in like super small size because their feet are so tiny. So there's those. A diapers and wipies diaper kind of bag. You put your diapers in here and it keeps them all together. If you notice, I don't have any diapers in there yet. That is because I have yet to purchase diapers at the store. That is on my goal, like my list of things to do. I'm down to 3 things on my list that I need to do in preparation for baby, but I just have not picked up a box. So there's none in there. But then again, when you're in a hospital, you don't need any. They will send you home with some, so you don't even need to have your own diapers on hand. You will come home with whatever is there, like in the baby cradle. Yeah, they send you home with everything. So that's that. Okay. Sorry. I get bad indigestion and I can't breathe. Alrighty. Next up is a Burp Cloth, and this is part of the J.J. Cole collection that I've had and used and love. And this is shaped just like you. So it's in the crook of your neck and your back. Which is pretty ergonomical for babies and the way they spit up, because it goes that way down, so it catches it all. But that's that. And these I usually only use in the diaper bag. I have a pretty set of everything that I take with me everywhere. When I'm at home, I use burp rags and the old white Gerber cloth diapers. They're like almost like cheesecloth but thick. Like quilted together. I use those because they're easy and you bleach them and they're there. So, but when we're out, I have a nice set on hand, and then a matching bib, once again by the J.J. Cole. brand. And I also have this in green, this pattern, and then this in blue, this pattern. And they match the blanket that I have. And that I know, this whole set, I know always goes into my diaper bag. So, you know, I always have the blanket and the burp cloth and the bibs on hand. Just makes it easier when you have a set you know is designated strictly for your diaper bag and use outside versus the stuff you use at home. Okay, and then to move on to newborn clothing, I have 3 outfits that are like come home or babies coming home outfits. And the reason for 3 is there's different sizes. This one is the first one. It's from the Baby Gap and it's newborn up to 7 pounds. Now my daughter was 7, almost 8 pounds. She was 2 weeks late, so she was a little larger. My son was right under 7 pounds at 6 pounds and like, I don't know, 9 ounces or 10 ounces. So he was small. So it just depends on whether or not this baby will be able to wear this. But pretty little owl, and it's a little thick because it's March, but it's still a little chilly. It's odd. So there's that. The next one is a newborn sized onesie from FAO, and once again it unsnaps everywhere. It's got the little FAO Schwartz bear. It unsnaps everywhere to allow access to put the baby in it. And it's just slightly larger than that one. And third, in case one of those gets dirty, is this really cute little romper, which is like nautical. It's got these blue nautical anchors on it. Snaps all the way down and opens down here, so no over the head. It's just put baby in it, snap it up. There's that, and a little hat to go with it. So it's a crocheted knit cap. So those are the coming home outfits. And that is with the exception of my wet bag, which if you... Okay, so if you've had children, you understand the need for a wet bag. If you have not, I will tell you right now, things that get dirty when they spit up on these things on the way home or when you're out, when they spit up on this or they have a runny diaper that gets all dirty and you have that outfit, and yes, you've thought enough to bring another outfit to change them into, but you've got this that has to go into your diaper bag all nasty. These wet bags come in handy. And of course, you can always use a Ziploc bag if you don't have one of these on hand. But it's just, you know, this is cloth and the inside is a plastic, and that literally will just go in there and it's zipped up, it's contained, and you can just throw this into your diaper bag with the dirty clothes in it. And it doesn't get anything else dirty, and it's, you know, the smell and everything stays there. And then when you get home, this just goes directly into your washing machine, and that's your wet bag. So the importance of a good wet bag, or just a gallon size Ziploc in your diaper bag at all times, is very, very important. And mine, you know, it's been used for dirty, soiled clothes, wet swimsuits. We use it when we go to the beach and stuff like that. So that's that. This one had a really nice snap right here. So if you needed to or wanted to, you could hang it off of a stroller and just take this and some diapers with you for a diaper bag. But my snap has since broken. It's like, you know, it's attached, but it's just from being snapped and unsnapped so many times for, what is it, like 7 years? So there's that. But a wet bag is important. And then in the very back pocket of my diaper bag is the changing pad, which all changing pads are pretty much the same. This is just the one that comes with the actual diaper bag. I have several other ones on hand, but these are, like I said, just for the trip home from the hospital, not necessarily an everyday diaper bag, because you do need other things for everyday travel or just everyday use. So that is it for my hospital diaper bag. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.